Well, change is coming. And we're talking about change this week because we live in a life, or the journey of life is full of a lot of changes. Seasons come and go. And there's no one season that is permanent. Seasons will change. When the season is over, it's over. And you cannot stop it. And therefore, it is important we know how do we manage change, because change will happen. Things will change, whether you are ready or not. The greatest source of disappointment in life is the expectation of things to remain the same. There are people, and a lot of people, who expect that things will not change, they will remain constant. But we say change is constant. And therefore they get so disappointed because they are overtaken, they are disappointed, frustrated because things have changed along the way. And therefore they get a lot of disappointment because they are overtaken by change. The other thing I want to say is that the greatest protection against disappointment is the expectation of change. Expect that things will change. You cannot sit there, you cannot go on with the life day by day, year by year, and you are expecting nothing to change. The wise Solomon says that, well, there's a time and a season for all things. And therefore, as we think about change, we have to be ready, we have to prepare for change. And then unexpected, all unplanned change can become a crisis. How many people have gotten into crisis because there is unexpected change? They did not expect that things will return. If you are starting a journey, sometimes when you board a flight, they will prepare you, they will tell you, we will expect some changes along the way. There will be turbulences. We'll find some wind here. There will this change of weather. And they even tell you when you arrive at your destination. Maybe you're flying from here to Europe or America or someplace in Asia. Some people have left their country of origin thinking that, especially if they have never traveled before, that everywhere, weather is the same wherever I'll be. But that's not true. So they prepare you. They tell you, you're leaving Nairobi, the weather is 22, and when you get to your destination, the weather will be 10 or will be 5 or even 0. And therefore, you need to prepare for where you're going. And therefore, in our managing or our management for change, preparation is key. Now, what I'm asking is that, how prepared are you? How prepared are we for where we are going? The future, the days to come, the destiny, tomorrow is for somebody, and the only one who is prepared for tomorrow. There are so many people who live one day at a time. Well, there is time for that, to live one day at a time. But again, it doesn't mean that we should not prepare for where we are going. And many times, we are held down and we are always looking back. And so we get disappointed because we live our lives. When things are hard, changes have come, we begin to look back instead of looking ahead. And I love, the quote of somebody who said that change is painful, but nothing is as painful as staying stuck somewhere you don't belong. Yes, change sometimes can come with a lot of challenges, a lot of pain, a lot of frustration for some people. But you know what? There's more pain in being stuck somewhere you don't belong. Now, tomorrow, next year, 10 years from now, belongs to the people that are prepared for it. Now, instead of taking and spending all your time on what should have happened, on what happened in the past, well, you cannot change what happened yesterday, but we can get ready for what will happen tomorrow. Listen to this. Sometimes the things we can't change end up changing us. Therefore, do not waste all your time to change things. Instead, spend that time and energy to prepare for the change that is coming. That's the difference. Because many times we get frustrated, and we have to accept that in life there are things we cannot change. In life there are things we cannot adjust. Maybe it's not within our power. We don't have the position, we don't have the ability, we don't have the wisdom to change those things. But it's so important to know that we can prepare for the change that is to come. So my question as I close for you is, how prepared are you for times to come? How prepared are you for the next season? Because one season ends and another season begins. Probably you're just ending one season, or maybe entering into a new season. But how prepared are you for the next and the next and the next season in many years to come? So if you want to enjoy life and have a fulfilled life and fulfill your destiny, prepare for change, because change is coming and there is nothing as permanent as change. Thank you, and prepare for it. It's coming. Thank you.